Hello, scientists. So if you're watching this video, that means you missed our live science lesson for today. So if you were on our Zoom, then you do not need to watch this video. All right, so we, believe it or not, are already on lesson 7 of the year. And we know that we're working on the same target all the way up until lesson 15. So what we worked on over the past few lessons has been explaining what a fossil is. We know fossils are remains of animals that used to be alive. A lot of times they're found in rocks or stone, things like that. So we're good. We can now climb up that ladder. Well, we now have climbed up the ladder. We're on the step 2, where we're using fossils to figure out what type of animals used to live in a habitat. Right? So you match a fossil to a habitat, okay? We're still kind of hanging out in here. We're almost to our target here that we're learning to get to, right? We're learning to use fossils to figure out what habitats used to be like when fossils were alive. But right now we have to work on this step 2 first, okay? So on Friday, we started thinking about dinosaurs, right? So when I go to my word wall, today is lesson 7. So I know I'm not going past lesson 7 here, right? If I do try to move, it's this green space. Then I see lesson 8 and I've gone too far. So again, we're on lesson 7. And I know that I can click on any of these words and it will take me to a definition. And what's in red are words that we didn't go over yet. So like we have extinct. We did mention this in lesson 6 on Friday, but I don't think we really talked about it. So I just put it in red because I thought we'd want to review it. So when something is extinct, I wonder if you can think, what does that mean? When I say something is extinct, what does that mean to you? Yeah, so to me it means that it does not exist anymore. And right? No longer existing. And the example sentence actually is, dinosaurs have been extinct for millions of years. Okay, so that's extinct. Now, we've been learning about dinosaurs, okay? We're going to hold off on defining dinosaurs for now. Let's go and actually work with Doug a little bit. So if you remember on Friday, we tried to start to think about how do we know what dinosaurs looked like? Because no humans were alive when dinosaurs were alive. But how come you pretty much always get the same or something that looks similar? So when scientists looked at the bones of dinosaurs, they noticed they looked like lizard bones. So that's why a lot of times you'll get drawings of dinosaurs, they look a little like lizards, right? They have scales on the outside, okay? And they also, what we talked about was that lizard skulls have a lot of holes in them, and so do dinosaur skulls. So that's just more evidence on why we think dinosaurs probably looked like lizards. See, this is an allosaurus skull, and instead of just an opening at the mouth and the eyes and a little one for the nose like mammals would have, like we have a bunch of different holes here. Okay. Ooh, T-Rex. Let's check this out.
The word dinosaur itself comes from something you've just learned about.
All right. So it looks like we're going to define the word dinosaur very soon. Actually, I think right now.
It's actually a combination of 2 words, both from the Greek language. Those words are dino, which means terrifying.
Okay, so dino means terrifying. One part means terrifying, and let's see what the other part means.
And saur, which means lizard. So dinosaur means terrifying lizard.
Wow.
Dino, the terrifying part, is because the bones were clearly from gigantic creatures.
Oh my goodness, that's a full-grown adult. And look how big that bone is. It's taller than him.
And some of them have some pretty ferocious looking teeth and claws. The sore part of dinosaur, now you can understand, is because when scientists looked at the bones, such as the skull, they thought, hey, this looks a lot like a lizard. But are you convinced dinosaurs were scaly lizards? I mean, the skulls are just one clue. That's one piece of evidence. How do you know dinosaurs weren't the one kind of animal that had skulls like a lizard, but instead maybe fur like a mammal?
Yeah, we actually did have, and I'm sorry that I'm having a hard time remembering who it was. That was on Friday. That feels like a long time ago. One of our classmates did say that he thought that dinosaurs might be furry animals. That they might have been furry animals, I should say. They're not alive anymore. They're extinct.
It'd be nice if there were more evidence than just the skulls.
Yes, it would be.
Well, there is. A few decades after the first fossil dinosaur bones were found, someone found these. Can you tell what these are? It turns out
What do you think they are?
it's not true that fossils are always just bones. Sometimes we get fossils of other parts of animals besides just their skeletons, besides the bones. Any idea yet what these round lumps are? If it helps, these were found next to a dinosaur's skeleton. Let me show you a different one of these round lumps, cracked open and close up. That's a tiny dinosaur skeleton inside. This round thing surrounding it is a fossil dinosaur eggshell. So you see, this is a fossil nest of dinosaur eggs. Isn't that amazing? Here we have proof from fossils that dinosaurs were a kind of animal that laid eggs. Now think about what kinds of animals today lay eggs. Do mammals lay eggs?
Do mammals lay eggs?
Horses, dogs, cats, chimpanzees, the animals with fur. No, these animals don't lay eggs. But do reptiles lay eggs? Oh, you bet. See? Here's a picture of a baby gecko hatching, a baby lizard, baby crocodiles, a baby snake. Here you can see some baby iguanas actually coming out of their eggs.
Oh. You can do it! Oh, wow.
So, if there's any chance that dinosaurs might have been giant furry mammals, it's looking less likely now, isn't it? The fact that dinosaurs have skulls more like lizards, and the fact that they laid eggs, which lizards do as well, makes it seem like they must have been reptiles. Still, though, you could be unsure about how much they were really like reptiles.
Absolutely.
But then finally, nearly 100 years after the first dinosaur fossils were discovered, some scientists discovered this while digging up some dinosaur bones. What part of the dinosaur's body do you think this might have been?
Let's give you some time to think. What part of the dinosaur's body do you think that might have been?
Look closely.
All right, I'm going to reveal the answer in 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. If you need more time, then pause the video. 0. Here we go. The skin! Those are scales. So this is more proof that dinosaurs had scales like reptiles do. Whoa. Wow, we just keep getting more and more evidence here that dinosaurs looked like lizards. All right, so some more evidence we have now is that skin. Those are scales on a dinosaur skin. Scientists found dinosaur skin. So we now have some things to back us up here, right? All right, so we have this claim that we were making, that dinosaurs looked like lizards. Now, the thing about making a claim is if you want someone to believe or agree with you, then you need to give reasons or evidence. All right? So here we go. What's our evidence? What is our evidence? Well, we know that dinosaurs have scales on their skin like lizards do, and that lizards lay eggs like dinosaurs, and that dinosaurs and lizards have a lot of openings in their skulls. Wow, so we're just coming up with even more reasons why we think dinosaurs probably looked like lizards. Okay, so that's where we're going to stop for today. We're going to continue thinking about this a little more. We did that already. Okay. We're going to think about this a little more tomorrow. But for now, what you're going to do is you are going to check out a Newsella article. All right? So when you click on this assignment, you're going to have to click on the sign in for Newsella. Okay? So now you're going to want to sign in with Google, okay? We sign in with Google for Newsella. So you click sign in with Google. Then I'm a student, I'm Angel. And this will come up. Newsella wants to access your Google account. And that's okay. We trust Newsella. Newsella is a good website. So we click allow. And here you go. This is your Newsella account. Your name will pop up and you'll have some work here, okay? So you'll see here that I assigned this article, called Plant Eating Dinosaurs, had lots of spare teeth. And all of your instructions are to read the article yourself, or you can click read aloud, just to have you thinking more about dinosaurs, okay? So you can read it yourself, scroll down and read it yourself, or you can click read aloud.
Plant-eating dinosaurs had lots of spare teeth.
Right, and do it that way, okay? So again, it should pop right up. If it doesn't, you can click assignments, and you'll see this, okay? Then you click on it. And like I said, you can either read it yourself or have it read aloud to you. Okay? All right. So that's it for now. When you don't have, today I'm okay if you don't take the quiz or do the practice words, but if you want to, you may do that. If you're looking for something else to do, that's a good option. All right, scientists, I hope to see you soon.